so much fantastic about the Orioles season 2014. But a bad note was Ubaldo Jimenez, who signed a monster contract, was left off the LCS roster, didn't pitch in the division series, even though he was on the roster. I'm here to ask you, are we seeing a bounce back season from Ubaldo Jimenez in 2014? And with that, I'm setting the ERA at 4.25. You going over or under?
I like the bounce back theory with Ubi, and here's my idea on Ubaldo. Next year, first of all, when you say a big contract, in real life, that's not really that big of a contract for a starting pitcher. I mean, what he got last year. For the Orioles, that's a big deal.
15th
but out there,
baseball.
that's not a big deal. But for the Orioles, that's a big contract. I think Ubi comes back next year. Ubaldo is somebody that, in my opinion, has mechanical issues. He's got everything going on. He doesn't really have like a Tillman. Tillman's got here, boom, it's going. But I think Ubaldo, they're working with him. I feel like they want to help him get better. The guy's a good guy. He seems like a great dude. He's trying to get better. He hasn't made any issues about not being on the roster. Didn't make any flap about the end of the year being taken out of the rotation, getting hurt, and all the different things that went on. I just feel like next year, 4.25 with this team, I think that's a pretty attainable ERA. And I'm not saying he's going to be Cy Young next year, but I can guarantee he's going to pitch much better than he did this year.
I want to believe. I want to believe in second half of Ubaldo Jimenez from 2 years ago. That's what I want to believe. I just don't know. You mentioned the mechanics, and they're all over the place. Dave Wallace has been fantastic with the rest of the Orioles pitching staff, so why can't they quite figure it out with Ubaldo? I don't know. I feel like his career is roller coaster, up and down type stuff, but I'm just not sure that I can confidently sit here and tell you that I saw anything that would give me an inkling of feeling good about what he would do next year.
So he's not your opening day starter next year. I mean, at this point, Tillman has turned into that guy. But now you're moving him down the rotation a little bit. Let's say now he's the third starter in the rotation. He's now facing the third guy on the other side. I just feel like it's got to be a bounce back year for him. I just don't think he's that bad. 4.25 in the American League is kind of average, you know, for American League East. But quality starts, like you said, and this team can score runs, so he doesn't need to be, you know, Clayton Kershaw, but he needs to give him 6 innings, 7 innings, some quality starts, and I think that, you know, he can do that. And 4.25 is not too tough, so I'll take the under.
All right, I like your optimism. He's Jab. I'm Zach from the Gablevision Studios. Subscribe to Channel BSR on YouTube.